Therese here from the Woodsy couple, and in this video we're going to talk all about how to stay cool in the heat. Before I made this video, I scoured YouTube for videos on how to stay cool. As you'd imagine, I stumbled on some great videos and liked and subscribed along the way. One thing I noticed, however, is none of the videos really gave you real-world advice for staying cool in the heat. Most of the videos, in fact, had to do with the exact opposite, how to stay warm in cooler temperatures. I watched those too, but I digress. I watch a ton of videos. As a Florida native, I know heat and humidity very well. Sometimes I joke and say I'm partly amphibian, because my airways love the thick, salty air. The heat I'm talking about in this video is nothing to joke about. We're usually talking 80 to 100 degrees Fahrenheit, or 26 to 37 Celsius, and the incredibly hot and humid temperatures that the state of Florida is so well known for. When it's blistering hot outside, like it can be from March to December in southern Florida, it's so important to keep your body temperature as cool as needed. That's why I put together my 7 favorite tips on how to stay cool when it's insanely hot outdoors. If you have any tips of your own for staying cool, make sure you drop them below in the comment section. We'd love to hear from you, and Brian or I try to reply to any comments you leave for us. If there are any specific products that I like, I'll usually drop the link in the description. These are affiliate links, and any purchases you make go to benefit this channel. Thanks in advance. If you haven't already done so, please also like this video, subscribe, click the notification bell so you don't miss any new camping stories, outdoorsy tips, and product reviews. These are in no particular order, so let's get started with number 1. Did you know you could fill a sock with rice and freeze it? I tried this out when we were hiking in Crooked River, and I have to say I was fairly impressed. It kept the sun off my neck and stayed cool for 45 minutes. Breezes felt even more amazing, but after the coolness wears off, you're left with a heavy sock in your pack or dangling at your side. It's not the best look. I kept mine in a dry bag that was attached to my fanny pack. The second tip is one of my personal favorites. Add a few drops of essential peppermint oil to a spray bottle and fill it with chilled water. As the peppermint and water evaporate, you're left with feeling refreshed for a few minutes. Plus, you'll smell really nice. I kept this small bottle in my fanny pack and had it at the ready when I needed a quick burst of energy. The only downside is the mist doesn't last long and that satisfying feeling quickly dissipates. What essential oils would you mix with the peppermint? Perhaps something that keeps the bugs away? Leave suggestions in the comments below. I practice tip number 3 on every hike. I have short, straight hair, so I can get away with it. Anyone with long, thick hair that's susceptible to humidity and wetness may not appreciate this treatment. I simply use some cool water from the cooler to wet my head before placing on my hat. I don't personally have a wide brim hat yet, but I'm in the market. If you have a favorite, please leave that brand in the comments below so I can check it out. A wide brim hat protects not only your forehead, but your entire face, ears, and neck. I need that. The only drawback to this tip is that you may not want to waste your precious water, especially if you're backpacking. A secret favorite of mine is my cooling eye drops at number 4. I use these every morning and I wouldn't be caught in the summer heat without my cooling eye drops. I use the kind by ROHTO with the red cap. I'll link it to it in the description below. It's the best eye drop, in my humble opinion, hands down. Whether you've got sand in your eye or sweat's pouring into your eyes, you won't regret having these drops in your hip pocket or bag. The instant burst of cooling power isn't felt long, and that's the only con I could find. I also never camp or hike without number 5, which is wearable sun protection. Beyond a hat, you need a moisture-wicking, long-sleeve shirt to keep the sweat evaporating instead of trapped inside your clothes. A breathable, SPF-protected long-sleeve shirt should be in your wardrobe. I'm not a huge fan of chemical sunblock, but it works. So do these shirts, and I can't find a single thing wrong with wearing one the next time you're in hot temperatures. Tip number 6. Should always be in your bag of tricks or in your ice coolers. Whether you're bringing ice or not, it's not a secret that room temperature cans and packages can eat up your ice. Before we camp, I like to freeze 12 or so bottles and line the coolers with frozen bottles of water. Then I make sure everything that's going inside the cooler has been frozen or refrigerated first. This technique allows us to go 2.5 days in 85-degree heat without the need for ice. We still had frozen bottles when we got home. The only drawback is I like ice in my drinks, so it's inevitable that Brian will pick up a bag for our trip. Staying hydrated is at number 7. This is an obvious one, but I still didn't want to leave it off the list. Take a frozen water bottle with you on your hike, and you'll have cool water during all your treks. While water is heavy to carry, it's essential to avoid dehydration and heat exhaustion, which can quickly happen in Florida. Perfectly healthy high school football players have been known to collapse under Florida heat. It doesn't matter how athletic or healthy you are, you won't be disappointed when you have icy water at your lips. Those have been my favorite ways to keep cool in hot weather. Like I said earlier in the video, make sure you tell me any other tricks or tips you have for keeping you and your things cool when you're outdoors in the summer months. Or if you're in Florida, it's always summer and these tips can keep you cool all year long. Thanks for watching. Check out our other videos for more camping moments, reviews, and more. Until next time, remember to keep it woodsy.